Hello, everyone. How are we doing? Okay, it's Monday. I can tell. That's all right. I said, how are we doing? There we go. Look at y'all showing up on a Monday. Wow. We got overachievers or overdrinkers. That's okay. Well, welcome to Song Suffragettes. Whose first time is it at the listening room? Lots of newbies. Okay, well, welcome. And then first time at Song Suffragettes, I guess that's everybody who raised their hand. Yes. Well, welcome. We're so glad you're here. I kind of have a little intro script that I get to read off. My name's Grace Tyler. I get the pleasure of hosting all these lovely ladies up here tonight. Thank you so much, Song Suffragettes, for having me and for trusting me once again with the power of hosting. I guess I haven't messed up bad enough yet to where they've kicked me off, so you're stuck with me tonight. So Song Suffragettes was founded 11 years ago because females in music, country in particular, have been greatly underrepresented by radio and record labels. Last year, the number of solo females represented on country radio was only 15%. And this is where we boo. Boo. Y'all are so good. Oh, we're going to have a good time tonight. Okay. Song Suffragettes is a community of female singer-songwriters who have banded together to help their voices be heard. Since it started, over 500 women have played Song Suffragettes, with over 50 going on to receive record deals and over 75 landing publishing deals, which is awesome. Alumni you may know include Lainey Wilson, Kelsey Ballerini, Megan Maroney, and more. So thank you guys so much for being here tonight, for supporting women in music, and we're so excited to get to play original songs we've all written. Yeah, so who's going to start us off? Y'all want to start us off? Okay.
Y'all, I just got to say, Bella and I are so nervous that we're starting this off.
No, you got it.
Because
we're the guinea pigs right now.
Yeah. Y'all are going to have to hear us first, and that's going to set it for the rest of the night, so I hope we do good. Thank you. But I'm Emma. This is my sister Bella. We are the Burney Sisters. We currently live in Huntsville, Alabama, but we're originally from Missouri. And I think this is like our third Song Suffragettes. And we're so happy to be here. It's an incredible lineup today. Can we play a brand new song for y'all? We've never played this live. Which, now that I think about it, may not be the best one to start with, but we have hope in this room, right?
Yes.
All right. Tell us what you think the title should be, because we haven't come up with that yet.
Yeah, right now, before we start.
What should the title be?
Tell us, right now.
All right. What can you do the world is falling and you haven't even woken for the day? What can you say when the only person that you trust is the one that's making it this way? Was I a fool for making you a promise? Am I a fool for sticking around? I was not the perfect lover. Still I wanted to believe that you did. Where have you been? Do you know where you were going? you do, I know what I would say. I was not the perfect lover. Still, I wanted to believe that you didn't really love her, that you only wanted me, that you only wanted me. I was not the perfect lover. Still, I wanted to believe that you didn't really love her, that you only wanted me, that you only wanted me, that you only wanted me. Thank you so much. Thanks for letting us try that out on y'all.
New song.
Well, I'm not going to play a new song, but I'm going to play a song that I've never played before, and it's actually one that Grace and I wrote together.
Wait, stop. I didn't know you were doing this.
I decided today.
Wow.
So, and I've never played this song out, ever. But I was listening to it today, and I was like, yeah, why not? So we went into our first write. So we had one write, and this is the only song that we've written together. Neither of us had any idea what to write about, but for those of y'all who have not been in a write, the first hour usually consists of just talking. And through our conversation, this came out. I never understood girls who couldn't see all the writing on the wall, 'cause that would never be me. You talked about the future like I was already in it. I guess you're just good at pretending. Why'd you bring up baby names, the house for sale up the street? Say you want a date in spring, then change your mind in just a week. Now you're dead set on leaving, upstairs packing up your things. What you even mean when you were talking about a ring? When you first brought it up, I was taken by surprise, thought about it for a month, and started sending you the ones I like. Now it's you don't call deleted pictures. I told you so from my sister. Do you regret everything you said? Why'd you bring up baby names, the house for sale up the street? Say you want a date in spring, then change your mind in just a week. Now you're dead set on leaving, upstairs packing up your things. What'd you even mean when you were talking about a ring? How could you be so cruel? You painted me a fool. Why'd you bring up baby names, the house for sale up the street? Said a wedding date in spring, then change your mind in just a week. dead set on leaving, upstairs packing up your things. What'd you even mean when you were talking about a ring? What'd you even mean when you were talking about a ring? I never understood the girls who couldn't see all the writing on the wall, 'cause there would never be me.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, we trauma bonded real quick over
Yeah.
that. I was like, I was supposed to be married. He was like, I was gonna be married. I was like, oh great, awesome. I love that song. That's so sweet. Thanks for doing that. Wow, that's the best thing ever.
It worked all right, right? You guys, is that
Yeah,
right?
we're so fine. We're so much better off. Gonna get a bigger ring now. No, just kidding. It's a joke, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm not a gold
Nah,
digger.
it's not a joke.
That's funny. Well, yeah, I was gonna be married, and now I don't have any love songs, so oopsies. It wasn't my fault, so this one's about just the worst guy ever. But when I get drinking, he's not so bad, like a glass or 2 or 3, and he starts to seem a little better. So this is called "Talk to Me at 2." Baby, when the sun's up, I'm as dumb as I was when I said goodbye, drew the line in the sand. You should know that I meant it. Baby, when I ain't got a single drop of Cabernet, or a missing you thought running through my veins, your memory stays where I left it. But talk to me at 2 glasses of wine. You know that only you could change my mind. Said we wouldn't do this dance again. Said that we were better off as friends. But talk to me at 2, tipsy to drive, and you're the only number I've memorized. Said we wouldn't do this dance again. But talk to me at 2 a.m. At 2 a.m. 2 a.m. Something about the stacking of bar stools on the table makes my steady heart feel unstable. I don't wanna go home. Something about bumming cheap cigarettes from a stranger makes me wanna wear my worst behavior right. I see your name on my phone. Yeah, I'm talking alone. And talk to me at 2 glasses of wine. You know that only you could change my mind. Said we wouldn't do this dance again. Said that we were better off as friends. But talk to me at 2, tipsy to drive. play a song that I wrote with my friends Davis Corley and Reagan Stewart, and this is a song about teaching my daughter Emmy Lou how to drive. First things first, baby, buckle up. Don't drive too fast, put your cell phone up and look both ways before you back out of the driveway. 10 and 2, keep your eyes on the road. Yeah, I know you already know, I'm just reminding. Hey, don't laugh at your mama for crying. I guess it's just hitting me, seeing you in the driver's seat. I taught you how to walk and run and ride a bike down this street. And I just realized that all this time I've been teaching you how to leave me. And now you're going to, and I'm giving you the keys. You're ready as you've ever been, but don't forget to call me when you get there safe. I can't sleep till I know that you're okay. It's the kind of thing you won't understand till you're standing where I am, and your heart and soul is putting 4 wheels down on their own road. I guess it's just hitting me, seeing you in the driver's seat. I taught you how to walk and run and ride a bike down this street. And I just realized that all this time I've been teaching you how to leave me. And now you're going to, and I'm giving you the keys. And saying a prayer on the front porch, waving goodbye to my whole world in an old Ford. 'Cause my baby ain't a baby no more. And I guess it's just hitting me, seeing you in the driver's seat. I taught you how to walk and run and ride a bike down this street. And I just realized that all this time I've been teaching you how to leave me. And now you're going to, and I'm giving you the keys. Yeah, I'm giving you the keys.
Oh, so beautiful. Well, let everyone have a moment to wipe their tears for a second. That was gorgeous. My name is Natalie Dickerson. I'm sitting in this mini red throne on the end here because this is my first time ever playing Suffragettes. Yes, so exciting. I am very familiar with the show, though, because I started as an intern and would sit right up there with all those girls running the show. So it's a very full circle moment. Give it up for the interns. They make this show run. This first song I'm going to play actually kind of ties in with your song, so sorry, everybody. Maybe keep those tissues nearby. But I moved out to Nashville at 18 years old to pursue songwriting. And with that came a lot of bittersweet moments. And this is a song that I wrote about it called Happy Birthday. Time's moving quicker than last year. You say I know I age too fast, dear. I'm getting taller and wiser and kinder. But while I'm growing up, you're growing older. My new apartment's getting smaller. I'm finding my freedom and losing dollars. You planned a party for Tuesday, the first time I'm missing your birthday.
trying to be stronger, but a girl can miss her father. So here's a cheap bouquet sent from miles away. I'll call you on the phone and sing it on my own, growing up and away. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Mom's on the line, I hear her singing. She's sounding different after leaving. I watch as her youth starts to falter. Call it the curse of an eldest daughter. And I've got to find my meaning, but I still feel guilty leaving. So here's a cheap bouquet sent from miles away. I'll call you on the phone and sing it on my own, growing up and away. Happy birthday, happy birthday.
Thank you, thank you. That was so pretty. I
So
love
beautiful.
that song.
Thank you.
Your
Wow.
voice is like butter. All right, we're going to play a song that we wrote with another song suffragette. Her name's Jessica Willis Fisher. We met her a couple years ago, and we have since just become best writing buddies, and we've written a bunch of songs, but this is one of the favorite ones we've written with her. This past week, though, we actually came out with another single, our own single, and a single with Jessica, so 2 on one day. If y'all want to go listen to those, please check them out on Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, if you still use that. But this is one we're hoping to record sometime in the near future.
Here I am waiting for someone to listen. Up where the storm meets the sea, where I come every day with the song I have written. No one will hear it but me. When I was a girl, I had dreams of a lover, someone to take me away. So I fell in the arms of a wandering sailor who promised together we'd stay. But I'm searching in empty horizon. I'm alone with the waves and their rising. It's hard to hold on to the love of a sailor with many a claim on his heart, and no one compares to the call of the ocean. Her currents will keep us apart. So I'm searching in empty horizon. I'm alone with the waves and their
Here I am waiting for someone to listen. Up where the storm meets the sea, where I come every day with the song I have hidden. No one will hear it but me. No one will hear it but me. Still I'm searching in empty horizon. I'm alone with the waves and they're rising, rising,
Thank you so much. I don't even want to follow that. That was
Stop.
like acoustic heart.
No.
Like that was so sick. Oh my god.
Thank you.
I loved that.
I have to say before you play that I didn't realize how absolutely beautiful your eyes were until the light hit you on the stage and I was like, damn, damn.
You get a bunch of girls together that are girls, and we could just gush over each other. We don't know. Well, some of us know each other on the stage. I know the three in the middle, but us three in the middle, and then I just met all these ladies tonight, so it's so fun to meet awesome, talented people. Shit. All right. Well, I realized I didn't introduce myself my first time around. My name is Sheyna Gee. You can find me on all the socials at GEEIS, the number 4 gangster. That is G is for gangster, because I'm Sheyna Gee. All right, and over the summer, I travel a lot to play. I'm way cooler across oceans than I am in the States. And I had gotten back from a trip from Norway, playing some festivals out there, and just had a burst of inspiration and wrote 16 songs in 2 weeks, and 10 of those were by myself. And I decided at that time to put out I didn't decide till months later, but that I should put out some of these songs that I wrote by myself, because I've never done just a totally solo project. So next month I'm putting out a whole EP of songs I wrote and produced all by myself. And the first single off of it came out last month. The second single off of it comes out this Friday. So you can pre-save that now at the link in my bio. And I know that sounds lame, but it really does help us as independent artists. And the first single is the song that got me to over 100,000 listeners on Spotify. So I'm so excited. That's always a milestone to try to hit. And this song is called One Day. Since the day that you left, the rains washed away every word that you said. Finally, I'd really get to forget that you're really gone. But it rains every day and you're still in my head. The song's still on your side of the bed. You told me goodbye, I don't know what that meant. Sometimes you still call. Time don't wait. Hearts they break. Life goes on longer than you think. But it's good, it's bad. You want what you had, and one day it's gone when you blink. And one day I'll be glad you had to leave. The morning will come when I wake up and find I can barely remember the blue in your eyes. Smile because every tear has been cried. It won't be long till I find a lover, you'll find a wife, or I'm chasing stars till they run out of light. One thing's for sure, I'll live till I die. Maybe I'll move on, 'cause time don't wait.
I don't even know how I'm going to introduce this, because this actually has been probably one of the biggest weeks in my career so far, which is really cool. As of tomorrow, I have my first song going to radio as a writer. Thank you. Yeah, it's super crazy. I signed my first publishing deal back in April, and I've just been writing a million songs. I wasn't before, but was just writing so much. And this song I wrote with Clara Park and Colton Benner, and it was about the hottest guy I've ever met. And he was so hot, guys. Like, so cute. It was last Valentine's Day. He was just so dumb. He was just so stupid. And, like, at midnight, nothing matters, you know? Like, except, are you going to buy my beer or not? And he did. But then he got my number, and we went on a date, and I stalked the heck out of this guy. Like, if he wasn't boring enough, I already knew his life story before the first date. I was on his mom's Facebook. It was a whole thing. Anyways, that didn't last. But Colton had this idea about a guy who makes going psycho feel logical. And I was like, oh, am I the girl to write this? Yes. And so we wrote this song for me with the intention of like, okay, cool, like I really like this song. We'll see where it fits and put it out. And then my awesome team got it into the hands of the band Perry. Do we have any band Perry fans? Yeah. Well, turn of events, which was crazy, ended up in their hands, and it is their first single back in 8 years, and it goes to radio tomorrow, which is super exciting. As a songwriter, that's like all we pray for, is to have a song that people listen to, and radio pays us, so that's really awesome. Shout out radio. So yeah, this is called Psychological. Y'all should go listen to it. If you hear it on the radio, think of me. Don't change the channel. Help me pay my bills. So this is called Psychological.
I heard you like Nirvana, so I listen all night while I sleep. I memorized 10 songs, 'cause you might ask me if I can name 3. Started drinking Jack even though I hate whiskey. I'd fake my own death just to see if you'd miss me. Drive by the house that one day will be yours. Do you think that I'm taking this too far? No. 'Cause you make crazy seem rational. I'd say obsession feels natural. You're all I want. Any hoop, any obstacle, boy, you make going psychological. In my head, yeah, you mess all my common sense up. I know I cross some lines that I shouldn't. I'm out of my mind. I don't need no hospital, boy, you make going psychological. If you didn't like all my friends, guess what? Now they're dead to me. If there's somebody else, then it's first degree. Swear I'm not like this all of the time. It's only when you're on my mind. You make crazy seem rational. I'd say obsession feels natural. You're all I want. Any hoop, any obstacle, boy, you make going psychological. In my head, yeah, you messed all my common sense up. I know I crossed some lines that I 'cause you make crazy seem rational. I'd say obsession feels practical. You're all I want, any hoop, any obstacle. Boy, you make going psychological in my head. Yeah, you mess all my common sense. I know I cross some lines that I shouldn't. I'm out of my mind. I don't need no hospital. Boy, you make going psychological. I heard you like Nirvana, so I listen all night while I sleep. I memorized 10 songs, 'cause you might ask me if I can name 3. Thank you.
That's Grace Tyler, y'all. Just
Thank
remember
you.
you heard her here first. There's kind of a long story behind this song, and I don't usually like to talk before songs, so buckle up. When I was in high school, I had a solo in a choir concert, and the night of the show, I was crying backstage because I had a bunch of crazy stuff happen in my personal life, and my choir teacher came up to me, and she said, "Becca Rae, I want to tell you this story about a ballerina. She worked her entire life training and starving herself and bleeding in those pointy shoes to finally get to be a prima ballerina. And on the night of the opening performance, she was sick as a dog. But she had worked too hard and come too far to let somebody else have her moment. And so she went out there and danced just like she was born to do. And in between songs, when the curtains would close, she'd go backstage and just throw her guts up, and fix her face, put her makeup back on, and get back out there. And she said, you are the ballerina. And there's going to be a time to fall apart, and there's going to be a time to get out there and do what you're born to do." And obviously that stuck with me, and there's been many times in my life when I had to be the ballerina. And I told that story to my dear co-writer and friend Jay Knowles. And I said, I've always wanted to write that song, but I don't know how to write a country song called You Are the Ballerina without having every guy that's listening hit next. Like, how do you make a guy care about this story? And he didn't skip a beat. Jay just looked at me and he said, oh, we just need to add another character, like a bull rider. And so we wrote this song about a bull rider and a ballerina. A bull rider and a ballerina, side by side in an airport lounge in Albany, swapping stories, drinking margaritas, and even they know to everyone else they're a sight to see. Yeah, the bull rider, he's just coming back after 2 months off, 'cause he got thrown off, got a couple ribs cracked. And the ballerina has that taped up knee. You've been acting up since the Swan Lake tumble she took last week. He says life is a hell of a ride, she calls it a dance. She keeps him up on his toes, he holds her in his hands. She sees the heart and soul behind the grit, and he knows how damn tough she really is. There ain't nothing like the love between a bull rider and a ballerina. His leather boots and her satin flats, side by side beside their bed, still makes him laugh. And sometimes she's a prima, sometimes he's a clown, but when one is shining, the other one's beaming peacock proud. He says life is a hell of a ride, she calls it a dance. She keeps him up on his toes, he holds her in his hands. She sees the heart and soul behind the grit, and he knows how damn tough she really is. There ain't nothing like the love between a bull rider and a ballerina. His road's been dusty and her road's been long, and they both learned the hard way that the show must go on.
He says life is a hell of a ride. She calls it a dance. She keeps him up on his toes. He holds her in his hands. She sees the heart and soul behind the grit. And he knows how damn tough she really is. There ain't nothing like the love between a bull rider and a ballerina. No, there ain't nothing like the love between them. The bull rider and the ballerina.
Beautiful again. This next song of mine is one that I wrote after waking up at 6 a.m. from this dream, and these lyrics kind of just fell into my lap, which is kind of how all songwriters wish every song came to them ever, like in a dream. But I had a dream where I was in love with someone, and I woke up and I realized this person didn't exist, and it was very dramatic and very, it was a whole thing of like I had this love and I wake up and now I feel the emptiness. So the first two lines kind of came to me in like half sleep, and I typed it down in my notes and kind of let my fully awake self finish the song. So you're welcome. And this is called Time Bomb.
We fell in love in a time bomb, a dream worth lost and never lasts long. Time and space are closing in. If love were real, it would feel just like this. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We fell in love in a time bomb, a boy worth kissing never stays long. Your fingers caught up in my hair. The sun comes up and it's not fair. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Stay with me. I'm begging, baby, please. Lay me down in the sweeter ground of the world where you chose me. We fell in love in a time bomb, a clock that's ticking waits for no one. I'll capture you between my lips. If love could taste, it would taste just like this. Mm-hmm. Stay with me. I'm begging, baby, please. Lay me down in the sweeter ground of the world where you chose me. We fell in love in a time bomb. Blink too hard and it's all gone. On your skin, I'm tracing veins. If I'm asleep, I hope I never wake.
Thank you, thank you.
Well, this is one of my favorite parts of the show. If you've never been to a song subs, you're like, what is about to happen? Well, you might have seen our incredible friend, Miss Mia, over on the end over here. She's about to just give y'all such a treat. I'm so excited.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for packing it out and listening so intently. With this many people, it's so easy. One person starts talking and then, like, game over. But you guys have been so sweet and patient and quiet, so thank you for listening. The song I'm about to play for you guys is a song I released a couple years ago, but it's still one of my favorite songs to play. I wrote it on a ukulele in the car with my dad, and so I don't know. It's a sweet song to me, and it's a love song. So it goes like this.
Everywhere, you're everywhere. You're everywhere, you'll be there too. You're my why, you're always there. You're my someday, my reason to share. Everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. You're everywhere. You're everywhere, you'll be there too. You're my why, you're always there. You're my someday, my reason to share. Everywhere, everywhere.
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I totally screwed that up. But we're gonna roll with it and see how it sounds.
I used to hate to be on my own. I'm by myself, but I'm not alone. You're in my head when I have to leave. You're in my heart, right where I wanna be. Whatever I do, everywhere you'll be there too. 'Cause you are my why, you're always there. You are my everywhere, everywhere. I hear your voice when worries arise, and I see your face when I close my eyes. You're in my head when I have to leave, and you're in my heart, right where I wanna be. Whatever I do, everywhere you'll be there too. 'Cause you are my why, you're always there. You're my someday, my remember when, my reason to share. You are my everywhere, everywhere. You are my everywhere, everywhere. I used to hate to be on my own. After you're gone, you'll still be my home. Wherever you are, it's never too far.
Thank you so much.
It does not sound like you messed up. Sounded amazing to me.
Are we going next? Is it us?
yes.
Okay, it is.
Sorry, that's my job. Oh, dang it.
No, that's all good.
They're gonna fire me for this.
Fire.
It was great
Fired.
seeing y'all. I'm out of here. All right.
All right, we're gonna play a softer tune. This is one we wrote with an artist named Scott Mulvihill. And I had this guitar part that I had just been gatekeeping for like 3 years of my life because I was like, no, we have to find the right person to write this song with. And I knew Scott Mulvihill was that person. And so when we finally got together after like 2 years to write this song, I was not wrong. He was definitely the right person for this one.
He's our little genius.
So this one, we call it Bird Song because it's kind of about a bird, but the actual name is How Can I Hold On?
Should have been born a bird, sailing through the sky. Scaling walls of wind, not a question why. Why I'm falling, why I'm falling. I wouldn't be wasting words, I'd only speak in song. You finally hear my voice echoing beyond. You could hear my song. You could hear my song. Where do I belong? Where did I go wrong? Tethered to the earth, how can I hold on? Haven't felt like myself, maybe I never did. When I look in the mirror, I still see a kid. I can feel her calling out my name. Somewhere she is searching for the flame. Where do I belong? Where did I go wrong? Tethered to the earth, how can I hold on? How can I hold
Thank you so much.
I cannot wait to go binge your whole catalog. I hate to say I don't look up anybody that I'm on like shows with before, but man, y'all have a new fan for sure.
Thank
You too.
And I'm
You
sure
have two new
everyone else
fans.
in this room, like, that's giving some of the greats, like
Stop.
y'all.
Thank you. Thank you
Well.
so much.
I believe this is our last time around. The round, like I told y'all earlier, my name is Sheyna Gee. Let's have a drink together. Everybody put your drinks high up in the air. If you can see me, I can see you. If you do not have a drink, just put your hands in the air and wave them around like you do not care. I need to see everyone's hands in the air. If you can't raise your hands, how are you going to raise your kids? All right, on the count of 3, let's get a big old truck, yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Truck, yeah.
And swallow. Hope your night begins and ends with swallow. The last song I am going to play today is a drinking song. It's not easy to write any song, but it is way easier to write a sad song than a happy song. And my first song that ever popped off on the social media things was a sad song. So I thought I could never do it again because I posted all my songs and nothing ever happened again until I posted this song. And I was like, oh, yay, happy song actually did it. And this song's called Rooster, and no, it's not the one you're thinking of. But I still act like some half my age when Mercury's in retrograde and my wife comes out to play and stars come around. I'm educated in inebriation, a professional at sipping sweet libations and need no reason celebration now up until the sun comes out. A little rain day shindig, let's shoot out the lights. No, we ain't getting any sleep tonight. Till the cows come home, moon don't shine, he sister don't bitch, the songs don't rhyme. Dogs don't bark, rock don't roll, till the barn burns down, the rooster crows. Well, this honky-tonk true, but don't need a boot stomp on sawdust floor. Red solo cups strong down by Port drown. Up until the sun comes out. The little rain day shindig, let's shoot out the lights. No, we ain't getting any sleep tonight. Till the cows come home, moon don't shine, he says that don't bitch, the songs don't rhyme. Dogs don't bark, rock don't roll, till the barn burns down, the rooster crows. Fill your cup and let's get loud up until the sun comes out. Fill your cup and let's get loud up until the sun comes out. Fill your cup and let's get loud up until the sun comes out. Fill your cup and let's get loud up until the sun, 'cause it's a rainy shindig, let's shoot out the light. No, we ain't getting any sleep tonight, 'cause it's a rainy shindig, let's shoot out the light. Oh, come on, y'all, yeah, we're staying up all night. Till the cows come home, moon don't shine, he sister don't bitch, the songs don't rhyme. Dogs don't bark and rock don't roll, till the barn burns down, the rooster crows. Thanks.
Well, thank you guys so much for being here on a Monday night. Just really crushing it. And y'all filled this place up. Yeah, thank you. It's so much more fun to sing to people than chairs. So we're so glad you're here. This last one, it's an old one, but I don't know. I just kind of felt like playing it tonight. Yeah, I was in a long relationship that ended, and because he's a liar and he sucks. And it was the best thing to ever happen to me. So if you're going through anything like that, I'm your girl. But it really was the best thing that ever happened to me, and not only just the life I have now that he's gone, but also the songs I got. So, thanks to him. Yeah, he got the heck out of Dodge. I ran him back to Texas, so I don't have to watch my mouth what I say anymore, which is really fun, as if I would have anyways. But has anybody ever been to Seattle? Okay. It obviously rains a lot in Seattle, right? Oh, well, that's going to ruin the song. Okay, well, forget that then. This is called It Never Rains in Seattle. And he never lied or cheated, and that's kind of the synopsis of that. Yeah, my name is Grace Tyler. Thank you guys for hanging tonight. Roses don't die, and you didn't just buy them to apologize. They just caught your eye. And yeah, you ain't drunk, baby. You called me up to tell me goodnight. Kinda just like you ain't gonna go to the bar tonight. Won't talk to a block sitting on your right. I don't have to worry about you in that bar stool saddle. And it never rains in Seattle. In Seattle. There's a hurricane in Kansas, and you've always liked my parents. And babe, I understand why you cuss when you fight. You don't tell no lies, I don't turn no blind eye. It just takes one, I'm sorry, to turn back time. And you ain't gonna go to the bar tonight. Won't talk to a bar sitting on your right. I don't have to worry about you in that bar stool saddle. It never rains down from my eyes, yeah, my sky's always blue. You've loved me the same, ain't changed since 22. Yeah, you never break me, this heart is so far from fragile. And it never rains in Seattle. In Seattle, I ain't holding on to us. I don't wanna stay. Yeah, I'll walk away. That's the same as you ain't gonna go to the bar tonight. You won't talk to a blonde sitting on your right. I don't have to worry about you in that bar stool saddle. And it never rains down from my eyes, yeah, my sky's always blue. You love me the same, ain't changed since 22. Yeah, you never break me, this heart is so far from fragile. And it never rains in Seattle. In Seattle. In Seattle. In Seattle. Thank you.
Thank you, Grace, for hosting tonight.
Of course.
Thank you, Suffragettes, for having me. A few years ago, I lost a really good friend to breast cancer, and after she passed away, her mama gave me this little red bird, and she told me a story about what that meant for her and to her. And I put that little red bird in my writing room, and after about a year or so, I decided to write a song about it. And normally every time I play that song, I dedicate it to my sweet friend Mary Alice. But I got an email this week from Mary Alice's aunt, and she said that Mary Alice's grandfather just passed away. And she said that he always loved that Little Red Bird song, so I promised her that I would play it tonight and I would dedicate it to him. So this one goes out to Charlie. Well, somebody told me a red bird means heaven's checking in on me, and a white feather floating on the wind, well, that's an angel coming back again. Well, I don't know if that's really true, but I saw one today and I thought of you. Shiny little penny in a parking lot. It's probably just something that got dropped. Or did you put it there for me to find? 'Cause people keep saying it could be a sign. Well, I don't know if that's really true, but I saw one today and I thought of you. 'Cause when I miss you, you're all that I can see. And I feel better when I let myself believe that you're in every little thing. Oh, and maybe you're closer than I think. A visit from a butterfly, supposed to be a wink from the other side. And if it hangs around a while, it's trying hard to make you smile. Well, I don't know if that's really true, but I saw one today and I thought of you. 'Cause when I miss you, you're all that I can see. And I feel better when I let myself believe that you're in every little thing. Oh, and maybe you're closer than I think. Well, somebody told me a red bird means heaven's checking in on me. Thanks, y'all.
Well, we've said it once and we'll say it again. Thank you so much for coming to listen to us play tonight. I don't think there's something that means anything more to songwriters than a room full of listening ears. So this is a gift to us. Thank you so much. This is the last song for tonight, I believe. So thank you for coming to listen. My name's Natalie Dickerson, and you can find all of our information on the Song Suffragettes Instagram, social media, all the things, if you've liked anything that you've heard. So this last song of mine is my first single that I put out ever, and it's called The Right One. And thanks again for listening.
Was it my heart, sweet and untouched, or the way that I saw you as more than enough? What gave me the guts to believe I could find solace in your uncertainty? I knew you'd pull away, and you knew I would. I've stayed, 'cause I'm the kind that'll jump in spite of the fall. And you're just kind enough to let me fall too long. 'Cause if you know that you're leaving and given every reason, then go, I'll be okay. 'Cause if I loved you this much, just imagine the love I could give the right one. I could give the right one. For me, he would run to the ends of the earth. It won't be afraid of the worms and the dirt. But you wouldn't care even still. could give the right one. I could give the right one. I could give the right one. I could give the right one.
Thank you, thank you.
Well, thank you guys so much for being here tonight. We really do appreciate it. If you like what you heard, we do have a little QR code up here. Oh, look at that. You could help us pay for our gas to get home. That would be awesome. We do have a little treat for y'all, though. Are y'all cool if we do one more song? I mean, we could. It's like we practiced it. I mean, if you insist. Okay. What a cool thing we do at Suffragettes is we do a final song with all of the girls together. So we're going to do a little Katy Perry for y'all tonight. Because why not? This is the one that got away.
Summer after high school, we first met. We'd make out in your Mustang to Radiohead. And on my 18th birthday, we got matching tattoos. Used to steal your parents' liquor, climb to the roof. Talked about the future like we had a coup. Never planned that one day I'd be losing you. In another life, I would be your girl. We keep all our promises, be us against the world. In another life, I would make you stay, so I don't have to say you were the one that got away, the one that got away. I was June and you were my Johnny Cash. Never one without the other. We made a pact. Sometimes when I miss you, I put those records on. Whoa. Someone said you had your tattoo removed. Saw you downtown singing the blues. It's time to face the music. I'm no longer your muse. In another life, I could be your girl. We keep all our promises, it's us against the world. In another life, I could make you sing, so I don't have to say you were the one that got away, the one that got away. All this money can't buy me a time machine.
Thank you guys so much for coming out to Song Suffragettes. Again, you can tip if you'd like to, but make sure go get some merch. There's also another show after if you were like, this was awesome, want to stick around. But thank you guys so much for supporting female musicians and songwriters tonight. We really do appreciate y'all spending your Monday night with us. Thank you all, and have a great rest of your Monday.